Good morning. It is currently 4:40 a.m. Wednesday morning. All right, that's always a good sign. Killing myself as soon as I start a video. Killing myself on coffee. Anyway, so today we're doing the Big-5 personality test. I've been meaning to do this for a while, just haven't got around to doing it. So anyway, I can only take this test once. Once I've done it, I can't do it again. So essentially, there's 100 questions where you ask you questions and you rate yourself 1 to 5, strongly disagree to strongly agree. It's a scale. So let's get into it. Oh man, that really went down the wrong hole. The wrong pipe, sorry. Seldom feel blue. Oh god, that's a depressing one, straight off the mark. Let's go 2. Disagree. I'm not interested in other people's problems. Strongly disagree. Carry out my plans. Well, I carry out my plans. I guess I agree. Doing this test, aren't I? Make friends easily. Yeah, I agree with that. Am quick to understand things. Am quick to understand things. It's such a weird phrasing, but I disagree with that. Oh, you know what? I think it really depends. I'm gonna not go 3. Get angry easily. I suppose that's true. James Netting, bless him, didn't shake my hand yesterday. I got really fucking angry. Respect authority. Yeah, as long as it's not the Australian government, I agree. Leave my belongings. Respect authority. You know what? I'm going to tone that down to a 3. I respect leadership. You know what? I'm going to go 2. Go from 4 to 2. I respect leadership, not authority. Leave my belongings around. I'm presuming that means not like at my own place. I'm assuming that means around at other places. So I disagree. I think that's like, you know, clean your bedroom sort of thing that Jordan Peterson talks about. Take charge. Put a 3. Enjoy the beauty of nature. Yeah, strongly agree. Oh no, let's just go agree. Let's go to a 4. Enjoy the beauty of nature. Yeah, I enjoy sunsets and stuff like that. I love hiking Mount Lofty. I haven't been in over a year though. All right, let's go next. How many questions are there per page? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I'm already 1/10 of the way there then. Am filled with doubts about things. Strongly agree. Feel others' emotions. Yeah, I've become in the last 2 years. Yeah, last 2 years I've become more empathetic, for sure. I waste my time. Yeah, strongly agree. Am hard to get to know. Well, I wonder what other people think about this. Am hard to get to know. I don't think. I mean, I'm pretty open book. You can ask me questions about anything. Like, doesn't matter how personal it is, as long as it's about me and not about someone else. I will answer it. There's my hand. Yeah, I've got to change this. You have to forgive me. I'm still in my pajamas because you know it's not even 5 a.m. yet. I have to sit up and chest out. Jordan Peterson likes that shit. I'm hard to get to know. See, there's a difference between me being open book and then I think it's pretty easy to get to know me though. Have difficulty understanding abstract ideas. Really depends. Have difficulty understanding abstract ideas. No, I disagree with that. I think I can do abstract ideas pretty well. Rarely gets irritated. Disagree. Oh, you know, well, that's probably more like a. Mm, rarely gets irritated. Rarely? I get irritated sometimes. I'm gonna go with 3. Believe that I am better than others. Strongly disagree. Like order. Yeah, I do like order. Have a strong personality. I would say so. And believe in the importance of art. Yeah, I like art. I need more. My room's pretty. You can't see it, but my room's pretty sterile at the moment. All right, let's go next. We are 20% of the way through. Oh, it tells you at the top which page you're on. Yeah. Feel comfortable with myself? Yeah, I strongly agree with that. Inquire about others' well-being? Yeah, I do that quite a bit. Find it difficult to get down to work? Yeah, considering I've been wanting to make this video for an entire month now, I'll agree with that. Keep others at a distance? Yeah, I'd agree with that as well. Can handle a lot of information? Not really. Get upset easily? I'm going to put a 3. Really depends. If you don't shake my hand, that's going to piss me off. Hate to seem pushy? Yeah, strongly agree. I hate being like kind of pushy, you know. Sometimes at work they'll be like, someone will ask me to ask someone else to do something, and I'll just do it myself. Keep things tidy. Strongly agree. I have like, yeah, no, I'm pretty tidy. I mean, hell, I make my bed. That's more than most. Lack the talent for influencing people. Yeah, I agree with that. Can't influence people. Love to reflect on things. Yeah, I don't know if love is the correct word, but yeah, strongly agree. All right, let's go. You know, you only take this test once, and if this is, I mean, I already did a dummy recording just to check before, but if this isn't recording, this is really gonna suck. All right, feel threatened easily. Not in a physical sense, but yeah. Can't be bothered with others' needs. I strongly disagree with that. Probably spend too much time, mess things up. I'm gonna put a 3. That's too vague. Reveal a little about myself. Depends. In direct conversation, yeah. On social media, I reveal a lot. Like if you follow me on Insta, you'll know everything. If you follow me on Instagram, which you should, you'll know everything about me. Like to solve complex problems. Doesn't mean I can solve complex problems, but yeah, keep my emotions under control. Getting better at that. Getting better, but I'll still put disagree. Take advantage of others. Strongly disagree. Follow a schedule. Strongly agree. I mean, I like to have a routine. But, you know, I do the same thing basically every week, and if I don't, then I don't get anything done. Know how knows how to captivate people. Man, I've got to teach this person to English. Know how to captivate people. Not really. Oh well, sometimes I have pretty good conversation. I'm gonna go 3. Get deeply immersed in music. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. Deeply immersed in music. I agree. I'm out of coffee. Damn it. Rarely feel depressed. No, I disagree. I'm depressed all the time. Sympathize with others' feelings. Yeah, I do that pretty easy. Finish what I start. Do I finish what I start? Disagree. Warm up quickly to others. Yeah, yeah, I warm up. Avoid philosophical discussions. No, I love philosophical discussions. They're the best. Change my mood a lot. Yeah, my mood changes. Avoid imposing my will on others. Strongly agree. If you don't know already, I'm a libertarian. I'm fairly live and let live. I'm not bothered by messy people. I mean, I'm not bothered by messy people. I live with one. So, wait for others to lead the way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not so much that I'm a follower. It's just I don't want to be a leader. So, more than happy for someone else to take that burden. Do not like poetry. No, I disagree. In fact, the first thing I posted on Instagram this morning was Yeats, a poem by Yeats on my story. So interesting that comes up. You know what? I'm just gonna keep it as disagree, not strongly, though. All right, let's go next. We're up to page 6, so we're halfway through. Actually, this is not taking too long. I've got Chinese class in a couple of hours, so not that it's got to do anything with this. Worry about things. Yeah, I worry all the time. I'm indifferent to the feelings of others. Yeah, I disagree with that. I'm pretty different. Don't put my mind on the task at hand. Yeah, my mind's kind of, well, my mind is everywhere, but I'm gonna neither agree or disagree. Like, don't put my mind on the task at hand. No, I disagree with that. Rarely get caught up in the excitement. No, I get caught up in the excitement. I mean, it depends what we're talking about, but yeah. Oh, if anyone saw my last video about the Avengers, I went and saw it a second time. Wait, where's my hand? There it is. Second time. Um, Still really good. So, yeah. Avoid difficult reading material. Well, my favorite book's Human Action, and apparently that's difficult. I think it's fun, so avoid. So I'm gonna strongly. Nah, I'm gonna say strongly. Just no, sorry, not strongly. Just disagree. Rarely lose my composure. Yeah, that's true. I rarely lose my composure. It takes a bit. Rarely put people under pressure. Yeah, I don't like pressuring others. Want everything to be just right. No, I put it. I neither agree nor disagree. See myself as a good leader. It's not that I'm a bad leader. I just don't want to be. So neither agree or disagree. Seldom notice the emotional aspects of paintings and pictures. Seldom notice the emotional aspects. Hmm. See, it'd be better if this question just had noticed the emotional aspects of paintings and pictures. I wonder why they worded it like that. Put a negative at the start of the sentence. Little sips. See, I know that this is gonna go. This particular question is gonna go straight to the emotional trait, so I'm already aware of what it's about. Seldom notice the emotional aspects of paintings and pictures. No, I think I would. No, I think I notice for sure. Seldom notice. Let's go with 3. That's a real tricky one. Seldom. Seldom definition. I mean, I know what it means, but I've got to think about this. Not often or rarely. Not often or rarely. So rarely notice the emotional. No, well, no, I don't rarely. All right, page 7. Am easily discouraged. Yeah, I'll put that as agree. Easily discouraged. Yeah, let's go strongly disagree. Oh, I don't know. This one's such a hard one as well. Easily discouraged. Let's just put it as a 4. I'm not 100% sure there. Because I mean, all this is really intuitive. Like, you know, like this is 30 centimeters long. I can objectively measure that. Rating yourself on 1 to 5 is a lot harder. It's more intuitive. It's subjective. Take no time for others. No, I take time. If that means like you give your time to others when they need help or whatever. Yeah. Get things done quickly. Done quickly. Well, it's like my strength and conditioning program that I follow, Johnny Wad, which you should totally check out. You get a 4-week free trial if you want to give it a shot. I'll link to it in the description. That's supposed to be like a 60 to 90 minute per session, and I'd like take 2 hours, 2.5 hours. It's just I'm pretty chill at getting things done. Get things done quickly. Disagree strongly. I'm not very prompt. I'm not a very enthusiastic person. I'm pretty enthusiastic. Have a rich vocabulary. See, this is interesting. I think I have an average vocabulary. Like, okay, let me phrase that better. I know I have a good vocabulary, but I often use words I think are just very average. Wait, I can't even. I've got to like lift my hand up more when I hand gesture. Maybe I should just tilt the camera down. Oh, maybe that's better. That's not much better. But often I use words I think are just average. I don't like that looking down so much. Hold on. Back up. I use words that I think are average, and then people think are rich. So yeah, I mean, I know I do. I'm trying to be modest. Have a rich vocabulary. I'm a person whose moods go up and down easily. Yeah, they do. Insult people. I strongly disagree with that. I'm not bothered by disorder. I don't know. In what context? In what context is the disorder? I have to go 3. Neither agree or disagree. Can talk others into doing things? Nah, not really. Need a creative outlet. Does that, like, I wonder if it includes reading and listening to music? You know, like I find artistry or, you know, like a certain beauty in um, strength and gymnastic lifts like the back squat and the clean and things like that. I'm gonna have to go with 3 because I'm not sure if that will count as an answer. Oh, that's a bit hot actually. Ooh. I'm not embarrassed easily. Disagree. Oh, funniest thing. So I've been learning Chinese this year, and I have a Taiwanese friend at work. I won't say his name just in case. And we were at the counter, you know, having a discussion, probably about Chinese. He kind of helps teach me a bit. And 2 Chinese men walked by, and I said to him, to my work friend, oh, should I say hello to them? And he's like, yeah, man, go for it. And I went to say good afternoon, which is Sociable, and I don't know what happened, but I completely fucked up and just like a complete gibberish, a complete gibberish of syllables just came out of my mouth, and the two Chinese guys just like kind of looked at me weird and then just kept walking. I like collapsed all over the counter. I was just so embarrassed. All right, so yeah, no, I get embarrassed. I get embarrassed easily. Oh, yeah, yeah, I'll say I will. Yeah, take an interest in other people's lives. In the sense that not in a nosy sense, but yeah, I'm interested in what people are up to. Always know what I'm doing. Yeah, always. Yeah, I always know what I'm doing, even if I don't express that. Show my feelings when I'm happy. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna strongly agree with that. Think quickly? No, I don't think quickly at all. Let's just go. Disagree, not strongly. I'm not easily annoyed. I disagree with that. I'm pretty easily annoyed. I just won't necessarily act on it. Seek conflict? Strongly disagree. Dislike routine? Strongly disagree. Well, that was an easy one. Hold back my opinions. I don't know. Like, I'm pretty opinionated on social media, but in person, like in just normal discussion, yeah, I will hold back my opinions. I don't like to. I actually don't. There's an earlier question about whether I influence people. I actually don't like to influence people, like in actual discussion. So yeah, I'm gonna. Sorry, not disagree. Agree. Hold back my opinions. That was close. Is this the last page? No, eight. Page eight. Seldom get lost in thought. Strong. I'm always lost in thought. Okay. Second to last page. Here we come. Become overwhelmed by events. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Don't have a soft side. Strongly disagree. Postpone decisions. Yeah, yeah, postpone decisions. Have a lot of fun. Yeah, yeah. Can't say I don't. Learn things slowly. Yeah, I agree with that as well. Get easily agitated. Uh, I get annoyed and sad, but agitated? No, not really. See, coming back from love a good fight, coming from a martial arts background, like just not well, I've done not a professional um fight background, but like I've done some jiu-jitsu competitions and that, and I love sparring, MMA sparring, but I got a feeling that's not what it means. So I'll strongly disagree. I don't love a good fight. I like harmony, not conflict. See that rules are observed. Yeah, um, I'm the first to act. Nah, not the first. I always like to have all the information before I before I act on a choice. Seldom daydream. Is that just the same as seldom get lost in thought? Uh, I'm going to disagree with that. I'm going to see that as the same thing. They're just asking it a different way. All right, last page. Here we go. Oh, I'm afraid of many things. Does it mean like actual phobias or just I'm afraid of many things? No, I'm not afraid of many things. Just a couple things. Like to do things for others? Yeah, I like to do things for others. I'm very easily distracted. Laugh a lot, that's true. Formulate ideas clearly. I formulate ideas clearly. Expressing ideas less clearly. I don't get stirred up as easily as I used to. So I'm gonna go three. Oh, I thought this said owns a personal gun. I was like, shit, what's that got to do with my personality? I'm out for my own personal gain. Well, people are self-interested, self-regarding actors. Everyone's out for their own gain, even if they're helping others. Um, but I don't think that's what this question means. So I'm gonna go three. Okay. Want every detail taken care of. I'm not a perfectionist, which is what I think this question is asking. Want every detail taken care of. Mm, I'm gonna go three. Yes, I'm not too sure. To not have an assertive personality. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not like an assertive personality. I mean, also I find that this sort of thing depends on the type of person. Like I'll assert myself with someone I'm more familiar with than someone I'm unfamiliar with, or and it depends on the working relationship. Like I found that the way I talk to others is very different depending from person to person. Um, do not have an assertive. I'm gonna go. No, I'm gonna go three because it really depends on the person. See beauty in things that others might not notice. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay, now I think, um, yeah, I'm a lot better at not being stirred up than I used to be. Three, and every detail taken. These two here are really bothering me. Well, I suppose just in answering this, worrying over these two questions, that might put that as a four. Want every detail taken care of. I'm not like picky or fussy, but I'm nuanced. So does that count as a four? I don't know. Want every detail taken care of. I mean, there are some details that don't matter. God, I wish I had a chat stream that could answer this for me. It can't be defeating the point, I suppose. You know what? I'm gonna go three for stirred up easily. I used to be a lot easily stirred up. I think it's a lot better. I think I'm a lot better now than I used to be. Want every detail taken care of. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. Mm, stirred up easily. Every detail. These two are actually really bothering me. Actually, I had a really good shave yesterday. I've changed my post-shave ritual to adding some baby powder to my face after the shave, and then adding the balm. It seems to be doing pretty well. Yeah, I'm gonna say I want every detail taken care of, and at the same time, I think I can be stirred up easily. It's a lot better than it used to be. Oh wait, you know what? I think especially since my time in Thailand, been a lot more chill. I don't know. This is a hard question. I'm gonna leave it as a three though. So I definitely don't disagree, which is a double negative. All right, I can be stirred up easily. Certainly less than I used to be. I'm gonna go three. I'm feeling a lot better now. All right. This is the last page. 10 out of 10. Let's see what's next. You have completed this task. Click next to continue. Understand myself. Assessment complete. Click continue to review your report. Alright, well, I haven't seen this, so we're all seeing this together. The Big-5 aspects scale. You have just completed assessing yourself with 100 phrases. Now, systems have compared your self-ratings to those of thousands of other people. You are being compared to men and women of all ages. This means that if you're young, your scores on neuroticism will be higher, and on agreeable apparently reading is not my best trait. Agreeableness and conscientiousness will be lower than if you were compared to people of your own age, with the reverse being true for older individuals. For men, their scores on agreeableness will be higher and on neuroticism will be lower than if they would be just being compared to men. We decided to make the comparison simple so that you know where you stand in comparison to a typical person with age and sex regarded as irrelevant. Here are your results. You will see below where you stand in comparison to others in the general population on the major traits and their aspects. Alright, let's take a look here. Agreeableness, compassion and politeness, conscientiousness, industriousness and orderliness, extroversion, enthusiasm and assertiveness, neuroticism, withdrawal and volatility, openness to experience, openness and intellect. Remember that each personality trait and aspect and your relative position with respect to them has advantages and disadvantages. It is for that reason that variation exists in the human population. There is a niche for each personality configuration. Much of what constitutes success in life is therefore the consequence of finding the place in relationships, work, and personal commitment that corresponds to your unique personality structure. Good luck with your expanded self-understanding. Note also that if you find that the description's harsher than you might have considered appropriate, this may mean that you were more self-critical than necessary when completing the questions. Remember, the results are based on your own self-report compared to that of others. This can occur if you are feeling temporarily or chronically unhappy or anxious or hungry, angry, or judgmental when you completed the questions. Alright, let's take a look. Agreeableness, high. Yeah, I would have guessed that. I'm in the 88th percentile, which I'm more agreeable than 88 of 100 people. You are high in agreeableness, which is the primary dimension of interpersonal interaction in the Big-5 personality trait scientific model. Oh god, I'm getting a sore voice. Sore throat. Agreeableness has two aspects, compassion and politeness, which will be explained separately. Okay, it's not that much. People high in agreeableness, compliment, nurturing, kind, naively trusting, and conciliatory. However, because of their tendency to avoid conflict, they often dissemble and hide what they think. I'll probably skim through this, so if you want to read the whole thing, you can just pause the video. Still recording? Yeah, good. Your score puts you in the 88th percentile. If you're one of 100 people in the room, you'd be more agreeable than 88 of them, and less agreeable than 11. People with high levels of agreeableness are seen by others as cooperative, warm, and considerate. They are quite likely to look for and even sometimes to see the best in others. People with high levels of agreeableness are forgiving, accepting, flexible, gentle, and patient. They feel pity for those who are excluded, punished, or defeated. They will lose arguments or even avoid discussions with less agreeable people. They tend not to be very good at bargaining for themselves or negotiating for more recognition or power. They may have lower salaries and earn less money in consequence. They may have lower salaries and earn less money in consequence. All of this can lead to resentment and hidden anger. Women are higher in agreeableness than men. The mean percentile for women in general population is 61.5, and for men it's 38.5. The fact that men are lower in agreeableness than women helps explain their much higher rate of criminal incarceration. Agreeableness per se is not strongly associated with political liberalism or conservatism. Well, that's good because I'm not either. Obviously, this liberalism meaning progressivism. But this is because the aspects of agreeableness predict such political belief in the opposite way and cancel each other out. Okay. Oh, liberals are higher in aspect of compassion and conservatives in aspect politeness. There are large differences between men and women in terms of spontaneous interest, and this also appears associated with agreeableness. Okay. Compassion, high. Yeah, I would have expected that as well. Oh, so this is going on from... Wait, hold on, let's look at this. Okay, I might skim through this a bit faster just to make the video not so long. But compassion high, I'm in the 81st percentile. What I'll do is, basically the first paragraph is what my result is, and so I'll read that, and then if you want to read the rest, you can just pause the video. Compassion high, I'm in the 81st percentile. You are high in compassion, which is one aspect of agreeableness. Your score puts you in the 81st. Highly compassionate people are much interested in the problems of others and other living things, particularly if they are young or helpless. Politeness high, 89th percentile. You are high in politeness, which is one aspect of agreeableness. Highly polite people tend to be deferential to authority and are generally obedient. They are respectful and hate to appear or to be pushy. Yeah. Conscientiousness, moderately low, 28th percentile. People moderately low in conscientiousness are not particularly dutiful. They are by no means sloggers. They will only work hard if pushed and don't mind wasting time. I'll let people who know me decide that. Industriousness. So industriousness and orderliness. 6th percentile. Oh God. Probably explains why I'm very low in industriousness. People who are very low in industriousness are very much less likely to be successful in school and in administrative and managerial positions. If they are highly intelligent, they will be regarded as underachievers. Orderliness, moderately high, 71st percentile. Moderately orderly people are more disgust sensitive than average, somewhat judgmental, and have a tendency towards more authoritarian political attitudes. Oh, okay. That's the type of order it meant. See, I don't know. I was referring to within my own life, not as a social norm. Orderliness can constrain creativity. However, as creative endeavors often require mass disruption and intervening periods of chaos, so moderately orderly people who are high in openness to experience may have some trouble letting go enough to indulge in their creativity. Extroversion. Typical or average? Yeah, and in fact, you know what? That's even higher. Oh God, that's a bit much. Your average in extroversion. People with an average level of extroversion are not overly enthusiastic, talkative, assertive in social situations, or gregarious. They enjoy social contact, but are also happy spending time alone. Yeah, you know what? 43rd percentile is even higher than what I would have guessed, but it seems about right. Okay, enthusiasm high, 79th. Individuals who are high in enthusiasm are excitable, happy, and easy to get to know. They will talk rapidly about everything, particularly other people. They laugh or giggle much more than average. Yeah, that sounds about me. They want to be around people and love parties. I don't love parties. They don't keep people at distance and keep a little private. Well, that's pretty true. I'm pretty open. All right. Assertiveness, low, 15th percentile. Yeah, that sounds like me. People low in assertiveness are not known to be take charge types. They put their own opinions forward rarely with reservation and do not typically attempt to dominate and control social situations. Neuroticism high. Yeah, high neuroticism. People with high levels of neuroticism are more likely to think that things have gone wrong in the past and are going wrong now and continue to go wrong in the future. They are also more likely to be unhappy, anxious, and irritable when thinking or remembering, and when they encounter a genuine problem. They have a substantially lower than average levels of self-esteem, particularly when they are also low in extroversion. Neuroticism is a risk factor for anxiety disorders and depression. High levels of neuroticism may interfere with both success and satisfaction in relationships and career, with the strongest effect on relationships. People with high levels of neuroticism appear to be much more risk averse than average. Withdrawal high. Oh, this would be under. Oh shit, I've lost track of whether this is a trait or not. Extroversion, enthusiasm, and assertiveness. Okay, so neuroticism is the main one, and then withdrawal was a subsect of that. 89th, yeah. Oh, what would have told me in the first sentence. Individuals high withdrawal may feel above average levels of anticipatory anxiety. This makes it much more challenging for them to approach new, uncertain, unexpected, threatening, or complex situations. People high in withdrawal much more frequently feel sad, loathsome, disappointed, and grief-stricken. Oh, well, God. Make me feel good about myself. '89th percentile. Volatility high, yeah. Individuals high in volatility tend to vary their mood. They can be irritable, reacting strongly to disappointment, frustration, pain, and the threat of social isolation. Openness to experience, typical or average? That kind of surprises me. I would have thought it would have been higher than 53rd percentile. People with typical levels of openness to experience are as smart and creative as others on average. They are not generally characterized as exploratory or visionary, but they have their moments of insight and realization. They are not overwhelmingly curious and are not strikingly interested in abstract thinking, philosophy, or the meaning of belief systems and ideologies. Well, I couldn't disagree with that more. I think anyone who knows me knows I'm pretty interested in that stuff. They'll attend cultural events such as movies, concerts, dance recitals, plays, poetry readings, gallery openings, art shows, but do not find themselves compelled to do so. Yeah, I agree with that bit, but I think actually I think this is lower than it should be for me. I think I should be around, I feel 70th percent. I identify as 70th percent. People typically in openness to experience have an average range of interests. This makes it easy for them to settle on a single path in life. Intellect, moderately low. Oh, 34th percentile. Do not confuse the personality aspect of intellect with IQ. Intellect is a measure of interest in abstract ideas. Okay. I think this I've self-reported wrong. Openness to experience. I find that openness is a subsect of openness. People moderately low in intellect are less likely to evince interest in ideas and abstract concepts. Yeah, no, I don't agree with that. They tend to appreciate learning They tend not to appreciate learning about philosophical ideas. They don't want to be overloaded with information. Yeah, I think I've probably answered those questions wrong. Openness, moderately high. You are moderately high in openness. The closest synonym for openness, rather than openness to experience, which encompasses openness and intellect, is creativity. So I'm in the 69th percentile. That surprises me. Moderately open, creative people find beauty important. Without an outlet for their creative ability, they may have some difficult thriving. I might have overly reported those questions. Moderately open, creative people tend not to be impractical or flighty, however, despite their creative openness, unless they're particularly low in conscientiousness. At least moderate levels of openness appear necessary for entrepreneurial success and prove comparatively useful at the top of hierarchies, even in conservative occupations such as banking, accounting, and law, which need creative people in leadership positions to provide new vision and direction. Oh, and this is just the end. I don't have to click anything. That's it. Okay. Well, anyway, that was interesting. I think agreeableness, compassion, politeness, conscientiousness, industriousness I think is a bit low. But these top ones here for sure, I think, spot on. Orderliness, yeah. And the extroversion, that was about right. Enthusiasm and assertiveness, they were about right. Neuroticism, I'd say, is about right. Withdrawal and volatility, they're about right. But I think this is a bit low. And openness to experience, I think, is a bit low. But I think on the most, I mean, especially at the start here, was pretty well. Anyway, so if you want to take it, I'll link this in the description if I remember. It's the Big-5 aspect scale on understandmyself.com. And see you in the next video, which, whenever that will be. Anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.